The dairy industry is mother's milk to the Pennsylvania economy. It accounts for $15 billion and 52,000 jobs. But for several years, the finances have gone sour. ABC 27 investigator Dennis Owens looked into the crisis. Dennis.
Got milk? Chances are you do, right now, in your fridge. But most of the folks who produce that milk have got problems. If there's an easy way to make a living, dairy farming isn't it.
These are animals that you've got to worry about in hot days and cool days and 7 days a week.
Cows need food and water twice a day. They're milked, typically, 3 times a day. It's labor intensive. Russ Redding grew up on a dairy farm in Adams County. He owned one in the 80s and 90s and is now PA's ag secretary.
I worry as much now about dairy as I did when we had our cows.
Redding's concern isn't about production. The glass is more than half full there. Commonwealth Cow's 10.9 billion pounds of milk per year is 7th in the nation. Its nearly 6,600 dairy farms is second only to Wisconsin.
I grew up on this farm.
Reed Hoover's milked cows most of his 58 years. The problem, he says, is price.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't frustrated.
In 2014, farmers got $25 per 100 pounds of milk. Today, it's below 16. What does Reed need just to break even?
It ought to be in the 17s, 1750.
That's a nervous laugh. Reed knows since 2015, 200 dairy farms have shut down in PA. Families got tired of working hard and losing money. He says milk prices have always had ups and downs, but
it just seems right now that the downs are a little longer and a little lower than they were in the past.
Farmers in PA may be too good, their supply too plentiful, leading to prices that are too low.
Well, we're concerned for the local dairy farmers because there just is an overproduction of milk right now in Pennsylvania. We need more milk drinkers.
And consumer tastes have changed, says grocery store owner Scott Carnes. His dairy case now shares space with products mostly unheard of a decade ago.
But yes, there has been what they call leakage over to organics, the lactate-free, the soy milks, and the nut milks.
It's survival of the biggest in dairy farming, which is Pennsylvania's Achilles hoof. Its average farm is 80 cows. That ranks 50th in the U.S. Reed has 350 head and suspects farms will be bigger or be gone.
Going to be less of us, and that, I don't like that, but I think it's a fact of life.
Dairy farms have always been hard work, but the hard part now is survival.
These are folks who work their life to build the business, and the economics are just sort of running against them, and that's a sad day.
Another problem is processing. There's enough fluid milk processors in Pennsylvania, but the growth of the industry is in cheeses and yogurt, and the Commonwealth is lacking in those. So farmers have to pay to send their milk out of state and have it processed. Well, dairy farmers in Pennsylvania are in crisis. The milk is flowing, profits are not. We've been reporting on the problem, which prompted a viewer question, and tonight we're answering it. Pennsylvania farmers are too good, produce too much, and for the past few years, get paid too little. That's what a recent ABC 27 investigation uncovered. A viewer named Steve saw it and sent us this question, along with a copy of his receipt.
Why can I buy a gallon of milk at Aldi in northern New York State for $1.49? And here in PA, it costs more than twice that amount. If the farmers are not getting the extra money, where is it going to?
We are very aware of that issue.
Rob Barley is a Lancaster dairy farmer and a member of the Milk Marketing Board. He says Pennsylvania law requires stores to sell milk for an established minimum price and cannot sell it cheaper. New York has no such law.
A place such as Walmart or Aldi can put their milk on special. They can give it away.
Offer deals on milk to get customers in the door, Barley says, and hope they buy other groceries on their way to the dairy case. He also wants you to know that farmers who produce the milk only get a portion of that purchase price.
Of that $3 and 75 cents or whatever it might be, the farmer's getting approximately a third of that.
Processors get a cut, so do wholesalers and retailers. But not allowing stores to sell below a minimum price does protect PA farmers, doesn't it?
In the law, there is a little caveat that says if the market cannot bear it, the farmers will not receive price that's profitable. The farmers get the short end of the stick.
And he adds, a minimum is required. That it be enough is not.
I'm making a product that I hope people want, and yes, I'd like to get more money for my product. But I don't think there's anybody along that line right now, I guess, that is getting rich.
Now, once a month, the Pennsylvania Milk Marketing Board, using a specific formula, sets that minimum price for milk.